Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend TD on FBG. Why am I dropping a half rate? God, I really have taken a bit of time off, haven't I? Anyway, I'm not completely back, but should be a little bit more active, which is nice. Do I keep one of these meat wagons? I don't know. Probably just cannon? Probably just cannon. Oh, we got on two? We might be going warrior. If we're going warrior, I'm going to start just normal cannon. It'd be my easiest way to be strong on too. Anyway, so obviously sorry, not obviously. So what happened was grandmother had a stroke and unfortunately passed away, and they live out in the country. So gone up there with parents and family. So I've been up there the last week or so. I'm still out here. Okay, no worries. Still out here, but obviously been focusing on family for a little bit, which has been nice to be fair. It's nice to have a break from, even from this, even though I like it, it's nice to have a break every so often. Tends to be a bit more fun when you come back then. Anyway, let's see how this double militia doing. This is doing pretty well, the double militia. The reason you don't, on warrior against warriors at least, it's also good on two. The reason you don't see it a lot is because it's super vulnerable to 3-send, but when they send one or two, or they just don't send three, you're pretty happy with life. You can see, like, can mid generally killing, like, the majority of creeps. How did I do? I leaked... Those should be my leaks, so I leaked, like, 2 creeps. Yeah, that's totally fine, of course. Straight to 4-0, no reason not to. Naked cannon will hold, or I can just add a parrot, which I will, because I'll have the gold for it, and parrot's good. Should be no need for a second cannon this game, I'm thinking. At least not early. I'll get some dwarf tier 2s and some parrots, and I think that'll probably do the job for me. Yeah, that's where my head's at. Anyway, actually no mids, no scout. That's pretty good considering we have Aqua Disco, Cannon, and Militia, all four, and this 250 Militia. All four of us have an option to mid, or have a chance to mid to warriors, so it's kind of nice to get my scout. I'm down for 3 as well. I don't like 2 because we're not good against resend 3, so I'm happy for basically anything that isn't 2 or king. I don't look kill speed either, to be fair. Do this here normally, but I do want the cannon to be sharing with the dwarves. I know I've said lots of times like dwarf doesn't share very well, but cannon doesn't really move before it shoots, so it should be fine. Militia's good on 2, I'm not sure he needed that. I think he does really want double militia, unless he's going hard on 3. I don't know, I think he might have left himself with an awkward amount of gold. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to go hammer now. Pretty sure. And we probably want to send with these rolls. As long as we send at some point, it's fine. How many shots? 22. That'll be enough. Grab another parrot. 4 or 5's okay as well. Especially considering we're not too bad on 4 or 5. So he's got just an awkward amount of gold left over. Fairly sure this is leaking no send currently. Because militia is just really, really bad on 3. Okay, second medium armor. I think you needed to bank a little bit more gold on 2 and ideally get 4th militia on 3. That would sort of give him the setup. 4th militia or harlot, you can kind of do either, depending if you want harlots and you build it all. Should definitely jack. Yeah, I'm happy with how this cannon is sharing at the moment, because it's pretty tanky. I'm still gonna jack. Okay, here's mid though. Need to reload here. Pretty sure if I do that and that, I can load Pierce, which means I don't need to load Pierce again. On 5. So that should be fine. Alright, no weapons on militia, good. Very little upside to giving weapons to militia on 4. There can be if you're mixing it with like other range units, but it would have to be quite an odd mix, and generally not the type of mix militia thrives in. It likes sort of melee units mixed with it. So generally you just want to leave melee for 4, where they're 2-shot and are like tanky enough. And that shot will suck, won't get much AoE off that. Drop the bullet there. Should be fine anyway though. Yeah, militia likes just tanky melee mix, and they have a good increment on 4, just even 2-shot. Looks like they're pretty strong on 4, but it's not too bad still. Get a bit of a scout. Am I 7-2? I think I'm 7-2 here. Magnetor. 3 was OP. 3 actually would have been okay, but it's fine. It's just like massive overbuild. Probably need to just king 10. 1 gold off Birdman, unlucky. I think we'll just do this. We have immolation. We don't need to king 10 anymore, by the way, because, you know, immolation. Not immolation, we should probably be looking at king 10. Yeah, do we care if they send 6? I don't think we care that much. Like, it'll kind of suck, but I don't think we care that much. We have leaks here anyway. It's like orange is going full bush high. So anyone else who's good 10, he's okay 10. I'm maybe okay 10. Alright. In my head, orange was our second lane for 10 most of the time. It was Aqua, TOT, Ascendant, Harpy, right? Yeah, it's like not bad. I think I'm holding here. Nice. 480. Cannon as overpowered as Disciple, question mark? No, definitely not, but it's fine. Cannon good on 5. You can get the sort of damage share from the mix that looks a little bit like what I did. It can do quite well on 5 with low value. One deck seems fine. There's a good enough chance they'll send 6 anyways. I think I'm gonna go second cannon here. And I will build second cannon. Or like small cannon rather. Not expecting to do particularly well on 6, but not feeling like I need to do particularly well on 6. It would just be good to get 7-4. I was hoping yellow could avoid banking gold here, Just because if they do end up sending 6, which looks like a pretty good send for them, that being said, decent chance they kinged, but, you know, kinged after warrior. That much overbuild. Or potentially just don't have enough wood to send. But yeah, if they did send 6, it would be good if he holds. But if they don't send 6, it's all good anyway, so happy days. Okay, small cannon decided to walk up for some reason, but I guess it doesn't matter. Looks like I'll get my 7-4 here, which is excellent. I won't leak much, leak a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit, but it's fine. They probably expect the immolation now, but that doesn't matter because we have the immolation, if that makes sense. Basically, like, they might take in a couple of mercs, they might cut the sender a little bit early, expecting immolation, but that's still fine for us. Do we kingly can show them? Just a flex. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Nice. That's alright. Still fine for us. It's like a little bit awkward because we don't have any regen, but it doesn't really matter. We have good push. So that's something. Alright. Gonna bank gold here. Look to just build cannons on 8, hold 8. And, well, at least try and do relatively well on 8, and then maybe into Thrall on 10. Could also get a Cavalier if that suits my gold. But that's fine. It's not that bad we show immolation. I think 4th Hermit is worth it. But I do think it might have been better for us to bank a little bit earlier. I tried to like bank a little. Because we're probably at risk of losing 3 heals. Holy shit, it's an Obliteration Dragon. Okay. Get some Nova, which is not great. No Liven though. But yeah, melee with no front line is it struggles. It struggles. It just appreciates something tanky in front. But to be fair, a big part of the reason it appreciates something tanky in front is because something tanky in front is normally pretty good on 3, which is the level where Militia is just absolutely horrendously bad. So that's definitely part of it. But it does help it out on 7 as well, so it's not pretend otherwise. Okay. Very low king, no mid, no immolation, so they just die. Cool, this game ends. They saw immolation and then proceeded to disrespect it, I guess. That's kinda rough. Yeah, it's Thornmail, but I mean any spell is dead here with this little king. Wow. That's fucking disgusting from them, actually. Damn. How do you see immolation, cut your send, and then still only reach 4 HP when creeps reach? Did they try and kill us through 4 heals immolation? Was that the call? Or did just none of them actually watch our king? Maybe that's the most likely thing. Crazy. And what was that push? I mean, they pushed as well and had crap value. Did they like push on 5 or 6 and then maybe they like pushed during 5 or 6, which is not a very good idea for them in that spot. In fact, it's very actively not a good idea. Yeah, weird game. I don't understand what they did. But they did something and it didn't work. So cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.